Hello everybody and welcome back to Underground, my single player Let's Play series. And today we are going to sort of celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers. I've hit 1,000 finally after all this time, and we're gonna have a little celebration. Whee! How magical. What a waste of paper and a diamond and a gold nugget and I mean gunpowder, not really, but yeah. That was exciting. Maybe I should have done it in the tree farm. That probably would have been better. But yeah, I thought we'd do something. I don't really need the paper for anything else, but I also don't really want to waste it because it is a very limited commodity that I can only get from the libraries. And I'm not sure if I brought all the paper back, but I have 21 paper. I feel like I should have more than that. Not sure. Hey there, slime. So yes, I have hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I am very thankful, and it just feels so good, so good. And today we're going to be doing a little Q&A caving. I asked for questions on videos and on Twitter, and I got some questions, and I rounded some questions up, and so we are going to answer them here. And we're also going to do some caving because I need some levels and I'd like some resources as well. I mean, it's not a bad amount of diamonds. Like, I can do stuff with that, but I'd like to have more diamonds than that. I mean, on Night Owl, I have like 32 blocks, and here I have 1.5 stacks or whatever that was. So I have been digging this out. This is why we need levels and diamonds, because I have a lot of digging to do. I think I showed off what my plan was. We have 4 circles that are 32 blocks in diameter on each side. So we have that one, that one, that one, and this one. And then in the middle there is a circle with 64 block diameter that kind of cuts through all of them. And this is going to be our tree farm, but it's not really much of a tree farm as it is I want to make an underground forest. So we need to make a big area, and we're gonna have something special in the middle, like a tree roots coming down from the ceiling, or some sort of tree trunk type thing, which should look pretty cool. And this will just be a nice place to come and chillax and chop down wood, I suppose. So I've been digging this out. I wanted to at least get 1 layer dug so that we could take a look at it. But now I need to decide where I want to go. If I want to go up, like basically what I have here, or if I want to go down. I kind of want to go down because I like having things closer to bedrock. And if we go down, it's going to kind of break through that wall there. And then if we replace all this with water, we could maybe even have some sort of like waterfront thing in the forest, or water feature in the forest. I don't know. But those are some ideas that I've had. But anyways, let's get on to the caving and the questions. I found a cave over here that I have not explored. That would be very good to go through and light up since it's pretty close to my base. It will help the mob spawning. So let's go right through here. All right, and let's just start off with the questions. This is my first time I've ever done Q&A caving, or really done a lot of talking during caving, so I don't know how well this is going to do, if I can really concentrate on both. But anyways, first question from Crookie Monster. Who or what inspired you to do YouTube? Well, I guess my inspiration from doing YouTube, or to do YouTube, came out of just playing Minecraft and seeing a bunch of other Let's Players. I don't even know who they are. Like, a lot of them were really smaller channels, or maybe older channels that I watched. But I would say that some of the main ones, or some of the people that like really got me into that, were Corridor Digital and Freddy W channel. I talked about this in my first ever video. They're the reason why I actually started playing Minecraft. They have like a gaming channel called Node, and they did a 6-part series where they played like hardcore Minecraft and they were trying to just kill the dragon. And it was really awesome because they actually had some extra people to do like camera accounts, and they had it was really good, and like they're pretty funny people. I enjoy watching them, and so they kind of got me into Minecraft, got me addicted to it, and I loved watching their YouTube videos. And then I started watching other just random YouTubers who played Minecraft, seeing their videos. And I just knew that Minecraft was a game that I wanted to share. And so that's why I started, because I wanted to share the experience. And I thought it would make Minecraft a lot more enjoyable. And it certainly has, to be able to kind of show what I'm doing and to play along with you guys watching. So, yeah. Hello, guy. Haha. Lots of coal and iron so far. Nothing really good. Kind of depressing. Anyways, on to a series of questions from Alex Pope. He has asked a lot. We got 10 kind of questions. Some of them are kind of grouped together, though. First off, which channel or what YouTubers, where are your inspiration, where/are your inspiration in regard to the way you run your channel? And let's see, also kind of related, what YouTubers outside of Minecraft do you watch, respect, appreciate? Well, in regards to Minecraft and like the channels I kind of take as inspiration, one of them is definitely Etho. He does a great job on his videos, making them entertaining and also it's kind of educational as far as like how to do things in the game, and just really thought-provoking with like the stuff that he comes up with, and I love that. It's just that mix of technical plus he's just, you know, creates some entertaining situations for himself, and it's a lot of fun. And then also like he does try to do like daily videos, and he puts a lot of work into those videos. Like you can definitely tell that he's actually done like a few hours per video, whereas other channels, you know, sometimes you see their video and it's basically they hopped on to the game for half an hour and it recorded straight, and it's like, we don't need to see you grinding out. We don't need to see you caving like I am right now, but this is a special occasion, so we're not here to see me caving. We're here to see me answering the questions. But yes, so Etho, definitely one of them. Another one would definitely be Zisto. I actually just recently really started watching him, and he's another guy who puts tons of effort into his videos. He works hours and hours on his episodes of his single player series Minecraft, and I haven't really watched much of his Minecraft, especially since he is not well, no one's really playing on Minecraft right now, but I know in his single player series he's got some awesome stuff going on, and he's loves doing the little story bits and the entertaining that comes along with that, so really fun to watch that. What was the other part? Outside of Minecraft, what YouTubers do I respect or watch? Hello. Thanks for shooting the bat first and warning me. I would say, well, Freddy W and the Corridor Digital, especially Corridor Digital now. Freddy W is kind of lame. He's sold out, man. He started doing VGHS, the video game high school, and now he's just like, psh, whatever. But Corridor Digital and Brandon J. Latch, he's started posting stuff to his channel. Those are definitely two people that I really respect. I love their special effects and the work that they put into their little skits, and kind of showing what you can do with special effects with even with, you know, a very small budget, but all you need is the know-how and the skill, and it's really great. Oh, I thought you actually fell down, but I guess you jumped over and climbed up. Good job. Good job on you. So those guys are awesome. I love Vsauce. great stuff watching that. Very educational, and I love the way that he just starts talking about something and then it just goes on tangents and tangents and tangents, and he creates very thought-provoking content, and it's great stuff. Who else? I mean, I love like CinemaSins, great stuff. Honest Trailers. The Screen Junkies channel is pretty good for all my movie nerdiness. They have a weekly show / podcast called Movie Fights, where they just have like debates on movie related questions, and it's pretty entertaining. I like movies. I like film and stuff, so that's definitely up my alley. All right, let's move on to other questions. From Alex Pope, how many hours would you say you're putting into your channel every week on average? And how does a regular workday look for you? Well, the amount of hours I put into my channel depend on how motivated I am. If I put a video out every day, which I try to do, that's 7 videos, a week, and I try to put in at least a couple hours, or usually it turns out to be at least a couple hours per video, so that'd be 14 hours per week, but it's sometimes more, sometimes less. It also depends on what series I have going, and what I'm doing in the series. But I definitely, it's probably close to 20, honestly. 20 hours at least. It's a lot of stuff. And I mean, that's not counting, editing and rendering, but usually that stuff I don't need to actually, once I get it rendering, then I don't need to do much. And I usually record my videos so that editing is very easy. When I'm recording, I usually know like what's actually going to make it into the episode, so I know when to cut and when to record, so that all I have to do is put the clips together. It makes it really nice and quick. So what does a regular day look like for me? Well, usually, I mean, honestly, I go to work, usually 9 to 5 is my normal schedule. Sometimes it changes, but usually Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 is what I've been doing lately. And come home, and I hop on the computer, watch some YouTube videos, and then I start recording, and then I get the videos editing and rendering, and then I maybe go do some other stuff, laundry and cleaning, and or just stay on the computer and be lazy. Sometimes happens, and that's pretty much a normal day. It's just lots of that. Another question from Alex Pope: how has producing videos changed how you play games? Well, games, I mean, it's become more of a social thing. It's not just me playing games by myself. It's me constantly thinking, how can I make this entertaining? Will people want to see this? And honestly, like I guess I don't really play a lot of games besides Minecraft now, because that is I spend a lot of time working on the videos, and my non-Minecraft series don't usually go too well. Which is alright, I understand. So, I mean, every once in a while I play other games, but it's definitely not... Dang it, I think that all burned up. It's definitely not an everyday thing. And I guess I don't really get to spend hours on other games, but honestly, I don't care that much, because none of the other... really, there's no games that have captured my amusement as much as Minecraft has, so... I'm okay with not really playing too much else. Let's see. How does your family, friends feel about the work you do here? Honestly, I don't know. I don't talk about this in real life, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I don't. I kind of keep real life separate from this whole thing, because it's kind of a weird thing, and there's a stigma about it. I guess, if I was more popular, I wouldn't feel so weird about it. But right now, it's just, me spending hours talking to a microphone and having, you know, 100 people watch it every day. And it feels kind of weird, and I just don't talk about it. So that's not really a subject ever brought up. Yeah. Next question. If you could make one change to Minecraft, what would that be? I should have probably thought about this one ahead of time. I don't know. Make it more optimized and add shaders as default. That would definitely be... If you could... Well, I mean, honestly, if they could rework the whole engine so that it's not running off of JavaScript and you could actually optimize everything a little bit better, that would be fantastic. And be able to, you know, have shaders with dynamic lighting and shadows. Just make the game look much more beautiful, because I love the shaders, but it doesn't work very well. Other things, I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be changed, like just a lot of balancing. It kind of seems like when they add features, they quickly add them and then they never revisit them ever again until finally, you know, a year later or a couple of years later, people complain enough and they finally change something. But then even that doesn't totally fix it. Like with boats, you know, we got these boats and they started out all right, and then they make some changes to them to like change different features, and then they get buggy, and then instead of just developing the boats right away, they just move on to other things because, and I mean, it's mainly because of the community. You know, the community wants new things. You know, they like bug fixes, but they like new things as well. And so new things kind of take precedence or priority over fixing things. You know, like one thing I really don't like is horses. Horses are amazing. I love using them for transportation, but there's so many problems with them, and they really need to get like just reworked and rebalanced. Mainly with the fact that they're so easy to kill. You know, you just have a stray creeper blast, or you have, let's grab that experience. You just have a stray creeper blast. You have, you know, drowning. They're so easy to get them to drown. They, for some reason, suffocate in blocks that they like jump up into. Like me, I jump up into this, I just hit my head on the block. A zombie jumps up into this, they hit their head on the block. A horse jumps up into this, they suffocate. And I don't understand why that happens. So they're super easy to kill, and then their breeding is super difficult to actually get a useful horse. Because to me, a useful horse needs to be quite fast. I mean, most of the horses are not good enough. Because if you don't get a good enough horse, then it's not worth actually having the horse. It's not worth the trouble of, you know, making a pen for them, or you know, trying to locate them all the time if they're running around. So yeah, that's one thing I'd like to change about Minecraft, is just how they deal with their features, and the fact I want them to actually develop their features a little bit better than they currently do. Almost through Alex Pope's questions. Let's see. We saw some of your top texture packs. I did that in one of my recent Night Owl. Actually, it was probably a month or two ago now, but I did that in a Night Owl video not too long ago. He's asking, what are your top 5 mods? Well, top 5 mods definitely would have to be thermal expansion is great. Diamonds. That's a really great machine mod. Very easy to use, has the item ducts. That's a great mod. Also with the Simply jetpacks, which I guess is kind of an add-on, but it's sort of part of the same mod. I love those jetpacks. They work really nicely. Although I must say Industrial Craft might actually be my more favorite machine mod, mainly because it's a little bit more interesting, and also that's the first mod that I ever really played around with. More diamonds. So Industrial Craft, another great mod. One of my favorites of all time is the Portal mod. Very fun mod. Don't go into lava. Very fun mod. I love the portal gun and being able to use that. I remember playing my first like season of Feed the Beast with the Knights of the Square Table people, and I was figuring out some cool things to do with the portal gun mod. Like you can, I was able to like glitch spawners and be able to pick them up, and I was able to take like rubber trees, the industrial craft rubber trees that have like a sap part on one side of some of the logs. I was able to take those and like line them up so that the sap all faces the same way, and then you can harvest the rubber a lot more easily. So that's a great mod. Portal gun. What other ones? There's a lot of fun mods. A lot of fun mods. I love the bees. Thaumcraft's pretty fun. Twilight Forest. I love like Biomes of Plenty, Twilight Forest, just the mods that add more generation and more things to explore. So those are a lot of fun. And I probably listed 5, but yeah, those are some of my top mods that I like. And we are, speaking of mods, we are almost done with Crash Landing. I think last episode is going to be tomorrow. And when I'm done with that, we will be moving on to something else with mods. And I don't know if I should, I might as well just announce it. We're going to be doing a custom mod pack again. Probably single player this time. And I'm going to actually develop the mod pack a little bit better. Last time I used Solitary Craft and just kind of threw the mod pack together, and then we played it, Tiger and I, and we had some issues. There were some bugs with the mod pack. It wasn't quite working as well as it could have. So this time I'm really going to make sure that it works nicely. And I mean, since then I've played Crash Landing, and with Crash Landing I've explored a lot of really awesome mods. Another great mod, Applied Energistics. I was always kind of wary about that because I like storage rooms, and I really like the barrels in modded Minecraft and having those for storing items. But ever since I've played with Applied Energistics in Crash Landing, it's a great mod. Although they've made it a lot more complicated in 1.7, so I'm not sure how well that's going to go over. Let's see. Question number 9 from Alex Pope. What are some of the pluses and minuses in working with your fellow owls? Pluses are they're fun to work with, great people, hilarious, good times are had, good ideas come forward. You know, whenever you get multiple people working on something, you get different perspectives, and you can get some cooler things coming out of that. Some minuses is just recording with anyone. Whenever you have multiple people, you have the problem where you always record too much. You always have very long clips because you're just talking, and you don't want to, stop recording in case something great happens, something funny happens. And so editing becomes a big problem. Editing becomes quite a chore when you have to cut down these long clips into a manageable size. I guess we'll head over here. And then last question from Alex Pope. Actually, not last question, but one of the last questions. What are your real-life hobbies? Real-life hobbies include biking and disc golfing. So I don't have much to do during the winter. But yeah, I love biking, disc golfing. I guess going to see movies. I love doing that. Lots of fun. And last question from Alex Pope. He was asking if I've looked into Vessel yet. There's a lot of YouTubers kind of moving over to there. And I had heard about it, but I didn't really know much about it until you commented that, or asked that, and then I looked into it. Apparently Vessel is just like it's a video, uploading site where you actually have to like apply to be a creator on there, and then people pay. I think it's like $2.99 a month, or I guess you don't have to pay, but you can go and watch videos there. But then YouTubers usually, or I guess not YouTubers, but people can upload their videos like a month in advance. And if you pay $2.99 a month subscription, you get access to those videos a month in advance. Whereas if you don't, then you see them a month late. Kind of interesting. The fact that you have to like apply for it, and honestly the fact that there's like, you know, a subscription, paid subscription involved, kind of makes me a little wary of it. I definitely don't think that my content is up to snuff for something like that. It seems like that should be for something for people who are a bit more professional and spend more than just, you know, a couple hours on a video. But I'm sure it's not getting used by just those people, and so I probably could, but probably not something that I'm going to look into at the moment. All right, moving on to other people asking questions. Gaming Gray from the Night Owl server asks, what is your absolute favorite part about Minecraft and or gaming in general? Well, favorite part of Minecraft is probably, I mean, you have the mining and you have the crafting, and I'd say I love the mining. It's a lot of fun. No, but I like the technical aspect. If Minecraft didn't have redstone and the ability to make like farms that do stuff, it wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't have captured my attention so much, and I wouldn't be playing it 2 years later, because like the building is fun, but you know, I've looked at like other voxel based games, and you know, they have their building and they look kind of cool, but I think without like the technical aspect and being able to kind of like make farms and use redstone to make you know, logic contraptions, it wouldn't be as fun, because one thing I really love is just figuring stuff out, and building is great. I love creating too, and you know, making things that look nice, but without that figuring stuff out, it wouldn't have the same appeal, which is why I like games like Kerbal was a really fun game. I actually played that for a little while, even though I didn't really make too many videos. Well, I think I only made one video on it. I was gonna make more, but that was a real time sink, and just didn't really get into it. But I did play quite a bit of that, and yeah. Okay, next question. Tiger 1286, our buddy from the Night Owl server, and other things that we did together. What's your favorite, most satisfying world you played on throughout all your Minecraft series? Well, that would probably be the Night Owl server, just because it was so big, and I'm running out of caves here. Kind of going back and forth, but I love the Night Owl server. We did a lot of work on there, and there was a lot to look at. Just go back and watch my tour video. I did a tour of just the stuff that I did, and it took like hour and a half to go through everything, which was kind of crazy, but it was a lot of fun. And I think we're... let me find a cave real quick. Actually, well, let me finish up my point. But yeah, Night Owl, definitely probably my favorite world we've played through. Our current... Night Owl Season 1, that is. Season 2 is pretty fun. I think it's going pretty well, but there just isn't enough stuff there yet. This world is pretty fun as well, but again, there's not that much stuff. You know, it's single player, so it's not like we're gonna have lots of cool stuff from lots of different people. It's just me, just me building everything. So let me go find a new place to cave, and then we'll continue our questions. Okay, I think this should work out for us. This is the tunnel that we dug to the second stronghold that we went to find, I don't know, many episodes ago. I guess it was quite a while ago now. But yeah, it's really hard to find caves that are not lit up or not explored. I mean, there's probably lots of dark patches, but there's not like whole cave systems that haven't been explored, and that's kind of what I want here for our Q&A caving. So back on to the questions. Next question. Orlando Mora asks, oh no, I didn't think, yeah, I updated that wrong. I was thinking it wouldn't update. Orlando Mora has asked, do I plan on playing Terraria? And I got asked this as well by Luigi Lewis. There's a cave up there, while playing Wynncraft. And, you know, I thought about it. Kami and Micro recently, I think, did they do 2 episodes? I think they did like 2 episodes. They started doing a Terraria series again, which I played Terraria before. I do have some, I think it was, I want to say it was like 8 episodes, but maybe it didn't go quite that long. We had a bunch of Night Owls play on a server for Terraria, but it kind of, like, people were moving at very different paces. There were some people who had very basic armor, and there were some people who had totally OP armor. Not really totally OP armor, but they had pretty good armor and wanted to fight bosses all the time, and it got kind of hard to do things together and kind of not as motivating. And I was one of the people who didn't have super good armor. Although part of that was by choice. Like I never really crafted really good armor. Cause I felt like, I don't know, I guess I never really got into Terraria, never really understood, what you really should do and what it's all about. I think I played it too much like Minecraft. But yeah, I thought about going back to Terraria, maybe doing a co-op with Tiger or something. I haven't really talked to him about it, but I thought maybe that would be an interesting thing. But I have quite a few series going on right now, so I don't know how well that would fit in, and I don't know how easy it would be to find time to record with Tiger, or if he'd be into it. I don't know if I don't think I'd want to do a single player on that. And doing more than 2 people, I think, would be kind of a mess like it was before. But 2 people, I think, would be a lot of fun. So right now the answer is no Terraria in the foreseeable future. But maybe, who knows, if I ever feel like doing that, or if I'm looking for a series to fill up some time. Next question from I'm Keeny Deeny. Will you be playing External Skies? Oh, I think I forgot to correct that. I think he meant Infernal Skies mod pack, because I asked him what he meant by external, because I'd never heard of that. But yeah, I think he meant Infernal Skies mod pack, which I guess is a big HQM hardcore questing mod pack coming out. And the answer is no. Like I said before, I'm going to be doing a custom mod pack. The hardcore questing mod was a lot of fun. I kind of wish I did Agrarian Skies, because I think that would have been a lot of fun. Crash Landing, although I think was maybe a little bit better just because it was more specialized, whereas Agrarian Skies was just like all the mods put together into this hardcore questing mod thing. So, I mean, very, very interesting to actually have like the quest to kind of go through, and it kind of helps you. I think I want to get up there. But it helps you to, is there anything up there? There's a lot of, I mean, I hear caves like above me, like when I'm in those caves. And there's monsters up here. Is there anything actually up here though? Let's get a, oh yeah, there is caves, okay. Nice. But yeah, hardcore questing mods, very interesting, and they kind of help you get through the mods as well. Like there's a lot of mods that I had never played around with before Crash Landing, and the questing mod kind of forced you to play around with them, and then I became a little bit more familiar with them and had to kind of look up how to do stuff, and you know, some of the mods became very, very nice mods. Some of my favorite mods. Tinker's Construct, another mod I really love. Although I didn't really like that in Crash Landing because you couldn't really tinker with your tools. It was just you make the tools and then they upgrade themselves when you use them, which I didn't really like. But yeah, so no, I will not be playing Infernal Skies mod pack. I'm going to be doing custom mod pack, which I think hopefully will be a lot of fun. Next question from Defek, or was it Derek? I think it was Defek. Did I spell it wrong? I think it's Defek CS. You're like a little etho compliment here. Thanks, guy. Sort of. I mean, kind of. That's a touchy subject. Like I said, I really respect etho, but I don't entirely like being compared to him, because I mean, it's not bad being compared to him, but if people, like, I guess there's things that I do that are similar to etho, and I don't want to be seen as like a etho copycat. Like, I'm not trying to copy him. I did start playing Crash Landing after he did, because I saw Jenny do it, and then I saw him do it. I was like, yes, this looks awesome. I need to do this, especially now that etho's doing it, because I'll definitely want to watch ethos, and it'll make me want to do it more. And then, you know, I have this whole Underground series. This Underground series has nothing to do with etho and the man cave. This Underground series started, like, the idea came up long before I watched etho's videos. This came up like while I was doing my first single player series. I talked about this on like the 1-year anniversary of this series. But yeah, thanks for the compliment, you know, saying that, or, you know, comparing me to etho. And I guess I was just saying that, you know, I don't always like that, but it is definitely a nice thing to hear. And he did actually ask a question. By the way, are you a dedicated YouTuber or doing this as a free time activity? I am both. I would like to say. I mean, this is a free time activity. I do it in my free time. I have a job that I have to go to work to get money to live. But I'm also very dedicated. Not saying like, I mean, I never really had plans for this being a full-time thing. I just do it because I enjoy it. I do it because I like YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2006 doing stuff. And I like videos, and I like, you know, making the art for like thumbnails and stuff, and I like playing video games, and I like just making, you know, I like playing Minecraft as a social thing, and sharing my experience. So I do it for the fun of it, but I'm dedicated, and I want to produce the content for you peoples and grow the channel. So yes to both of those. Next question from Clash of Clans, Base Builder. If you're going to play GTA 5 online, will it be on PS3, PS4, or Xbox? Neither. I mentioned, I think it was in an Underground episode, I was saying that I was planning on playing GTA 5 when it came out, and what I meant by that was when it comes out on not PS3, PC. It kind of rhymes and starts the same. PC, which I think it was April 14th, so within 9 days from now. Super excited for that. I've never played a Grand Theft Auto game. I've watched other people play it at like family house, at like a big family gathering, but I've never played it. I felt like there was dark caves around here. I'm usually pretty good at directions, but while I'm talking, like, I'm not thinking at all about where I'm going. But yeah, I've never played Grand Theft Auto, but I've watched other people play it. I've watched some videos of it, and I played Watch Dogs, and I loved the open world and the driving around and shooting up things. And, you know, Grand Theft Auto has been working on that for a lot longer than the people who made Watch Dogs. So I'm very excited for that. And also, you know, it has multiplayer now. Should be a lot of fun. And I was talking about maybe doing some live streams. I haven't quite decided what I want to do with it, because I could do it just as a live stream and actually start live streaming stuff. Or I could do it as solely a YouTube thing and make episodes. Or I could do it as both, where maybe I live stream and then break those streams up into, 30-minute episodes or whatever. And then, or just break it up into episodes. And that's if I'm doing like campaign on live stream, I guess. If I was just doing multiplayer stuff, it wouldn't really have to, I wouldn't really have to break it up into episodes and stuff. I might just post the streams. But, yeah, I haven't quite decided what I want to do for that, but I will be playing that. So if you guys are getting it for PC, let me know. Maybe we can do some multiplayer stuff together. Next question, almost done here. Michael Mook, Mook Boy on Wynncraft. He joined my guild very recently. My question for you is, what will happen to Wynncraft when you hit max level and complete all the quests? I'm starting to get higher level, starting to get close to the max level, which is 75. I'm at 63 right now. It'll still probably be a while, because it definitely takes a long time to level up now. But I have thought about this. One thing is the province of Gavel should be coming out sometime eventually. With Wynncraft, they have a province called Wynn. That's that's what the land is called. And they're working on a new, entire area that's pretty much going to double the size of the map, called Gavel. And I don't know what they're going to do with that. That kind of what I do with the series kind of depends on what they do with that. Like if it's an area for higher level people, then obviously I'll just continue on. I don't know. One thing they could do is raise the level cap and then have it be so that Gavel is for people who are level 50 and up, or level 60 and up, or something like that, or level 75 and up, and have it be once you finish Wynn, then you move on to Gavel. Or they could just expand Wynn into Gavel. Look, there's grass. Which means that, any level could play there, and the max level would probably still be 75. Either way, if Gavel is not released before or when I'm done, with my character, my warrior character, I'll probably start over as a different character. I'm leaning towards mage, but I thought archer might be kind of cool as well. But yeah, so Wynncraft probably won't, or Wynncraft definitely will not end, because it is my biggest series. People love it a lot. It's got me a lot of subscribers, and I'm having a lot of fun there. So Wynncraft will not end. If I finish this class, then I'll just work on another class, and we'll kind of redo everything, I guess, which, I don't know, might be kind of boring, but I think, most of the fun is just the experience and the talking and the going on doing stuff, not necessarily the actual quests and the places. But yeah, so that is my plan for that, and we're starting to run out of cave, which is alright, because I am on my last question from Kamikaze Canadian. What kind of bear is best? Oh, Kamikaze. What a ridiculous question. That's highly debatable. There's two schools of thought, and they're both false, because black bear is best. Obviously. Duh. So, that's going to end off today. This episode, kind of a long episode. I'm assuming it's going to be 35 to 40 minutes. I hope you don't mind that. It's kind of a special episode, so I figured it'd be good to go a little long, and also that's how long it took to answer the questions. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. I will see you next time. Remember to leave. Oh, my boots broke. Oh, I didn't think they were damaged that far. Oh well. I will see you next time. I hope you have enjoyed. Remember to leave a like and a comment down below. And goodbye, peoples.